what's going on here, then?
Looks like Shirley's leaving us.
She can't do that.
Nothing we can do about it, sorry.
You'll have to do something. Stop her.
Out of our hands.
Well, it's nearly Christmas. What about the mistletoe? We had plans for the mistletoe.
Yeah, well, what would you know? You're just a puppet.
You could speak to her. Oh, I forgot. You can't, can you?
How's it going, Ron?
We're getting there, slowly.
I told you I should have got a removal man.
There's no point wasting good money. I'm happy to help.
I can't believe I've accumulated so much stuff.
Yeah, well, you're bound to. It's your home as well, isn't it?
It was.
Ah, you're doing the weekly rounds of Weatherby House today, aren't you?
Just having a quick coffee and then I'm on my way.
Could I catch a lift from you?
Thought you were having the rest of the day off.
Shirley's having problems with a computerised bookkeeping system and she wants to get it ready for the handover, and I have promised her faithfully that I will help her. Anyway, it's either that or 5 hours on the telephone talking her through it.
That's what friends are for. Mince pie?
Have you got any idea how much weight the average person puts on in the next month?
Nope. But I do know most people tend to forget what Christmas is supposed to be about.
You're going to miss the kids at the orphanage, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I used to be such a Scrooge this time of year.
So what happened?
Everything changed. Everything does, doesn't it? I mean, I come back here, no Riverside.
Oh, that's true.
But hopefully everything changes for the better.
Shirley Carver leaving, I don't think that's a change for the better. Do you know, I never thought I'd see the day that she left Weatherby House.
Not unless it was in a box.
Oh! Oh!
You all right?
Oh, yeah, I'll be all right in a minute. It's just old bones.
Oh, Bones, get away with you. You don't look a day older than...
It's okay, Ron. I'll just imagine you were going to say 40.
Hey, now. Just because the doctor's coming, there's no point to go making more work for him, is there?
Yeah.
So why did you come home? Really?
My work there was done. My brother had everything under control. I needed to earn some money.
Surely it wasn't just about the money there, was it?
Let's just say I was ready to come home.
That's Leatherbridge, is it? Or some of the people in it.
So, you'll be going to take care of your mother, is it?
She can't take care of herself since she broke her ankle.
And who's going to take care of you?
We'll take care of each other. That's what being a family is all about, isn't it?
Oh, it depends if there's a will being read.
I better go and see how Ron's getting on.
Oh, could you ask him to have a look at my shower whilst you're at it? It's leaking something chronic.
Of course.
Sure, if I'd wanted to listen to water pouring all night, I might as well be back in Ballydehob.
I'm going to miss you.
Sure you will.
Oh, and I'll find that book and bring it to you before I go.
Short stories. At my age, they're all I dare read now. At least I've a chance of finishing one.
I thought I had seen horrors in the army.
Well, you'll never be a teacher then.
I tell you, dealing with children in large numbers, that is scary.
Julia! Hi, Shirley. It's great to see you back in England, Mark.
It's great to be back.
The residents are all looking forward to seeing you. They want to hear all about your adventures overseas.
Well, that's just as well. I was planning to bore them rigid.
Well, you should sleep all right tonight, Bridgie.
I doubt it. Some things you can't fix with a washer and a bash with a spanner, can you?
No.
You're going to miss her just as much as us, aren't you?
Well, she's not selling up, so I still have my job.
Part-time handyman and general helper. She's paying you overtime for all the extra hours you put in then.
I don't mind.
I know you don't. And have you told her why?
I like to make myself useful.
Sure you do.
You're coming down for the surprise party this afternoon?
Of course. I'm Irish. I'm used to wakes. And will you be providing the entertainment as usual?
I'll do my best.
Did we get her a nice present?
Something she'd love.
We could all use one of those.
I'm picking it up from town later.
You can pick up something for me whilst you're at it then.
Oh, right.
Is this a good time?
Of course it is. Come on in, Dr. Elliot. I've been waiting for you all morning. Now, I'll put on the kettle and you can sit down and tell me everything you've been up to in that heathen Europe.
I'm just going, but if I could have a word with you later.
Sure.
Thanks.
So, how have you been, Bridgie?
Well, now, they haven't killed me off in your absence. I suppose that's about the best I can say.
It's a start.
Thank you for this.
Daft, I said I'd help, didn't I?
I'm sure you've got better things to do on your day off.
When you're married to a doctor, you don't get days off.
Huh? I never did have a head for bookkeeping and computers. That was always Alistair's department.
Well, you're the people person.
Maybe. What would he have thought of all this, I wonder?
Well, Alistair, I think he would have wanted you to be happy.
We always promised we'd take care of them.
Well, you are.
Still feels like a desertion.
Shirley, it is costing you a fortune to put a manager in here, and it's going to be very, very hard for you to keep an eye on the place while you're living with your mother in Bournemouth. So why don't you just sell up?
Because this is their home, Julia. Just as much as it is mine. It doesn't matter whose name is on the mortgage.
Well, it's your name on the bills.
I have a responsibility to them.
Well, I reckon I know what Alistair would have said.
What?
Something supportive. Something that would have made you smile. And something that would have let you know that you had to do what you thought was right.
Richard of York gave battle in vain, and the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
All right. Now try again, this time a bit more slowly. And remember what I said about the breathing. Right?
Richard of York gave battle in vain, and the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
That's very good, Ron. All right, now, let's try. Around the ragged rock, the ragged rascal ran, and raggeder the rock was the rascal ran and ran.
You're joking.
Yes. Laughter's just a release of tension, you know?
Yeah, I suppose.
You must feel that when you're entertaining with your audience. You make them laugh, they relax, they trust you.
The funny thing is, Reggie never stammers.
No, but his delivery is very wooden, isn't it? Wooden puppet.
Oh, very good.
I'll stick to the medicine, shall I?
No, you've been a help. I know it. If I could relax, I could talk to... Well, I could talk to people more easily. My wife was deaf, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we had no problems communicating. We'd sign for hours. I wish I could talk to other people like that.
Like Shirley, you mean?
Yeah, just people.
Just try and calm down. I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm going to hang up now, Mummy. I'll see you later. Goodbye. She says she's had another fall. She wants me to get there straight away.
She called a doctor?
She won't. She wants me there.
Do you think she's putting it on?
I'm pretty sure. But how can I tell from here? I can't even have a couple of hours to sort my things out. Say, my goodbyes.
Well, I can manage this on my own. I know there isn't a lot to do. It's not really this that's bothering, though, is it?
This place has been my home for so many years. It's really hard to walk away.
Well, why doesn't Anne come and live here with you, then?
She says she wants to live out her last years and die in the house she lived in with my stepfather. in her own home. I can understand that.
But what about your home?
My father died when I was 3 years old. She brought me up entirely on her own, and it was really hard then. She clothed me, fed me, and she did without to make sure I had the best education available. She took care of me, Julia. I owe her. The short stories. Bridgie will be pleased.
Oh?
She lent me these 2 or 3 years ago now. I never did get round to reading them.
I guess you've been busy.
What is it they say? Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
It's only a book, Shirley.
Bridgie, what's happened? Don't die on me, silly woman. Mark!
They never stopped laughing. That was the amazing thing. Amidst all that desolation, everything they lost, they never lost hope.
You and your brother did a great thing out there.
Well, what we did was build a house. They have to build a whole country, a future.
An orphanage and a hospital, that isn't just a house. That's somewhere to be safe, somewhere to be taken care of. That's very special.
Come quickly, Dr. Elliot, please.
What's the matter?
It's Mrs. Callahan. She's collapsed. Ron, phone for an ambulance.
Can you hear me, Bridgie?
What's happened, Doctor?
Well, her pulse is very weak and she's not getting enough oxygen.
Ambulance is on its way. It could be a while, though. Traffic was really busy when I was out earlier.
Has she been prescribed any new medication? Does she have any allergies?
She's allergic to nuts. We've got to be very careful with her diet.
What's she doing with these? Looks like she could have had an anaphylactic shock.
I got them for her. She said she wanted them for you.
Oh, Bridget, what have you done?
Can you help her?
I'm going to give her some adrenaline. Could you wait outside?
I'd never have got them for her if I'd have known.
It's okay, Ron. It's not your fault.
I'm going to follow the ambulance to the hospital.
Will she make it?
Well, they're doing everything they can for her. Will you be all right, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
She'll be back for the party.
Bridgie? No, they'll want to keep her in, I should think.
I meant Shirley.
Why would she eat nuts if she knew she was allergic to them?
She is an old woman.
What do you mean?
Was she becoming forgetful? Confused?
Senile dementia. Alzheimer's.
Is it a possibility?
She had a brilliant mind. She has a brilliant mind. Razor sharp.
So, totally compos mentis, you would say?
I would, yes.
Then she did it deliberately.
You shouldn't be doing this.
Well, I came to help, didn't I?
Yeah, the office work, not making sandwiches.
There used to be a Skylark, you know.
What's that?
It's like a Girl Guide, only more avian.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I was team leader. Listen, I've catered for more campfire feasts than you've had hot dinners. Oh, you trust me, I know how to butter a butty and put a toad in his hole.
It's good of you to help.
Well, Shirley's a friend. She deserves a good send-off, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
You're very fond of her, aren't you?
Everyone is.
Perhaps not in the same way.
I like to think of myself as a friend, too.
Why don't you speak to her? Tell her how you feel.
It doesn't matter now, does it?
It might.
People say it's never too late, don't they? But sometimes it is. Sometimes it is too late.
Oh, thank goodness.
So what happened?
We'd taken the bikes out for a spin. First time all year. It was raining, but we didn't mind. There wasn't much wind to speak of, and it was warm enough. It was a car. Brake failure, they said. I heard screeching, the horn wailing, myself screaming. I watched it smash into her. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, it must have been so awful for you.
I knelt beside her on the road and watched the life slip from her eyes. She was leaving me and I couldn't follow her.
You must miss her.
Every day.
Ron, is that why you've never really spoken to Shirley?
It's not just the stammering.
Well, she's lost her husband too, you know. She's moving on. Well, you've got to, haven't you? I mean, you can't just let grief eat you up.
She is moving on, though, isn't she? Like I say, it's too late, and maybe it's for the best.
Oh, excuse me a minute. Mark, hi. Oh, yeah, that's great news. Okay. Yep, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
She's going to be all right.
Yep. So come along, let's finish these sandwiches and have a proper celebration.
Aye, aye. Magpie.
Why did you do it, Bridgie?
I developed an allergy to nuts in my teens. And then I see one of these chocolate Brazils you're always eating, and it reminded me of Christmas. My childhood, you know.
I know.
Maybe I just wanted to see if I could eat one again.
And could you?
No.
You weren't trying to kill yourself.
If I was going to kill myself, don't you think I would have chosen a better weapon of self-destruction than a nut-based confectionery?
Well, you nearly did, didn't you?
Never my plan.
What was your plan?
Oh, not this. Oh, but I don't know. Something.
We could keep these up for Christmas, I suppose. Save a job.
Have you made any plans for the holidays?
No. No family. Never had kids.
Did you want them?
Just didn't happen for us.
I'm sorry.
Shirley never had kids either. That's something else we've got in common. Still, she's got a mother, though. That's where her priorities should lie. In the end, that's the most important thing, isn't it?
What's that?
Family.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Your mother was claiming to be ill, wasn't she? And you were going to leave to look after her, and I thought maybe if I was ill,
I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe I didn't need it, but I wanted to be taken care of. Maybe we all need that.
Maybe.
See, you and Alistair always said I'd have a home to live in. But with you gone, it won't be a home anymore, will it?
She's coming! Yeah, quiet, everybody, quiet.
There we are.
Ron?
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Hip, hip, hooray!
Well, you shouldn't have done all this.
Well, we knew you had to leave earlier than expected, and we wanted to say goodbye properly.
You did this all on your own?
Well, I had the ex-coot to help me.
Do you mind? That'll be Sparrowhawk to you.
Well, I don't know what to say.
And we had a bit of a whip round. I saw an advertisement and we thought you'd like one done, so you won't forget us all.
Well, how can I do that? Thank you, everybody. Oh.
She'll be all right in a minute.
I thought she'd like it.
I'm sure she does.
I'll be setting off shortly, so I'll be with you this evening. Okay, Mum, I've got to go now. Bye. I'm making a bit of a fool of myself today, aren't I?
No, of course you're not.
As Mother wanting to know what time I'm going to get there, and I've got to leave here early, and they've gone to so much trouble and planned such a nice party for me.
Shirley, listen, maybe you should just stop and think about what it is that you want to do.
Do you know any others?
I think you should have your usual accompanist.
What are you on about?
Isn't it time Reggie made an appearance?
I'll go and fetch him.
Well, I didn't know you could play the piano.
I haven't done for years.
Oh, well, the new Mark is full of surprises.
Same old Mark.
No, but whoever you are, I'm really glad you've come home.
Thank you.
Do you think Helen will like the new Mark?
They're asking for Reggie. You were just going to leave, weren't you?
Oh, I'm not very good at goodbyes.
You could at least have given us a farewell kiss, doll face.
I'm going to miss you both.
Surely. Well, when my wife died, I never thought... Well, I didn't have anything to look forward to. In the day when I woke up and working here, well, I didn't mind waking up in the mornings. I'm going to miss you too. You take care of yourself.
Thank you, Ron.
Fast, torn it. Well, don't just let her go, you old fool.
Wait a minute. I guess I've got something to tell you. I've never been very good with words.
What were you saying, really? About why you like to wake up in the morning again?
Because I had something to look forward to in the day again. Seeing you. I guess I wanted to ask you,
Ask me what?
can you ride tandem?
Well, say you never forget. It's like riding a bike.
I love you, Shirley Carver.
Give us a kiss then, you daft peanut.
Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart.
So what happens next?
Oh, my mum's going to come and live up here.
Oh, is she going to like that?
Bournemouth isn't what it was. It's full of students and media types.
And what happened to change your mind?
I realised I had a second chance.
You mean with Ron?
I was going to run away. But you can't run away from life, can you, Doctor? You can't be scared of love.
There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me kind, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart.
So, what about you, Mark?
What about me?
Well, do you have a wooden heart?
Profiling Jessica Fletcher next on BBC1 in Murder, She Wrote.